And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, Josiah's World TV, Maddie Rants, Jamar84, and giving you the real tea. And we are here for the 7th episode of Boys Night Out season for you guys. All right, we're here on this lovely Friday night with Jamar and his moo looking like an auntie. We got T with his poetic justice on. We got Maddie here. He looks real good tonight in this dark this darkly.
It's just the Beyonce merch with the on-air hat for the girls that don't know. And since I am a single father of one.
Yes, Cat Daddy.
Thank you. He's old. All right, listen.
And we got JoJo up in here with this pink hoodie on, looking like Pepto. We're in the building, you guys. But I just want to say this before we even start. YouTube is full of shit because they fucking with everybody's views, and I really don't like that. I don't like it at all. They fucking.
I'm not a part of this conversation.
They fucking with our views.
I've been dealing with this shit since last year, since it's November. So I mean, girl, you preaching to the choir. I've been saying all this shit.
I'm just saying.
Well, it finally hit y'all. Good.
Yeah, basically, it hit them because it hit me last year. They ain't had no problems. I was the one that
started doing that last month, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Something ain't right in the milk, but you know, it's okay. It's not.
First of all, we have a birthday in the chat. Shout out to Sofa Dog. Happy birthday, Sofa Dog.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That makes you a Sag.
Ooh,
girl,
happy birthday, Soulful.
Yeah, he's a Sag child.
Ooh, girl, you tired. But happy birthday, anywho.
Oh no. Oh no.
Listen. But anyhow, how has everybody's did everybody have a good Thanksgiving yesterday?
I mean, as good as it could get.
Thanksgiving was great. Thanksgiving was very eventful. We had lots of great food, drinks, and things of that nature. So I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
I did see Carl Schwarzenegger on Instagram, so I bet y'all did have a good time.
Oh, they did.
The time was had, honey.
I hate I missed it. I missed it. Oh my God. But Thanksgiving was okay. I mean, you know.
Right. It was all right.
The food was good, though. I can say that much. Food was definitely good. But anyways, with that being said, we're about to go ahead and start the show, honey. We're going to go ahead and start with the first thing, and that is... Oh, shit. And that is... whose catalog is it anyway? We're going to start it off with that, child. Now, this was supposed to be... I was supposed to use this for last week, but at the last minute, I changed it. So I'm going to use it this week. And this week's catalog that we're choosing is Miss Alicia Keys. That's who we choosing this
Okay, well, I can tell y'all right now, after the first two, I'm a lost cause.
Now that's not
after the first five.
You should have made it at least through As I Am.
Now, but even better than that, there were moments from Element of Freedom. If you catch me, I'm ready. And the one music video we never got to see.
Yeah, put it in love song.
but Girl on Fire was girl, you know.
Baby, she promoted that album heavier than any of them.
But these aren't even all the albums. You're missing one of the recent ones that just
what recent
Oh,
one?
that's true.
Yeah.
There's like 3.
Yeah.
It was?
Yes.
This is a very beige catalog for a beige.
This was I think there's an Alicia album that came in like 2020.
It was a colorful one, very colorful album.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the most recent, I think, was just called Keys. Now that one I did not partake in. I know nothing about it.
I knew about it, but I didn't want to ingest or try to understand what her and her off keys ass was given of the reason.
I mean, okay, fine. To y'all point, fine. Sleeping with a broken heart, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I hummed the lyrics here and there.
With Mary Man.
But other than that,
the
first two, I'm with you. After that,
4 albums. You're missing 4 out, bitch. 4.
Or
Listen,
wait a minute.
4.
There's one called Alicia where she looks like Tracy Ellis Ross, but like all
She
white
does.
parents. And then you got Keys. There's an album called Keys. I kid you, I didn't even know this. How many songs are on this album? Oh my God.
14. There's a Keys too.
14 with
She
12
said she
tracks.
lost her voice.
And
After
then
she stole that woman's husband and she lost her voice. So how she make 4 albums?
She dropped a Santa Baby, a Christmas album, and that's the last album we have of her of 2023.
Oh wow!
But a new song. There are new songs in the works, people. Golden Child. Golden Child. Yes.
Okay.
Day featuring Lucky Day. Yeah.
That goes to show you how much I've been paying attention to her for a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, these are the only ones that we might be able to even give any.
Well, no, because after Element of Freedom, you've lost me when she found a curling iron. I didn't.
But there's that song on with Maxwell on "Girl on Fire" that was good.
The Fire We Make.
Yes.
Well, that's for you.
Right.
But when she applied heat to her scalp and said no more natural hair for a moment, I left her.
Well, after I think it was either during As I Am where her voice became a little bit ashy to me.
Was it As I Am, or were we just not listening?
Because like I said, after the first 2, I'm off. After she stole that lady husband and her voice went bad, I was done.
What era did that happen in, by the way?
Element of Freedom.
Element of Freedom.
Really?
That's what you get, stealing people's husbands. Your voice gone. God don't like us.
That is the title of the album. So that was the Element of Freedom. Okay, she was free to take that man, and he was free to return. and
God snatched that voice. That's why it's ashy.
Hey, snatch that
God
voice.
Don't like it.
Them old beige coins are still collected because they went on national television as all of them together and basically told the world they were full of shit. And
we're fine.
That up, and she's still there. Think about that.
And that lead single from that last album all the way to the bottom right is on a blended family.
Hey,
so awkward.
Hey, it's giving the usual ads at H&M for this last
right.
I feel very
right.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know any singles of hers past "Girl on Fire" and "Brand New Me." That's where I stop it at. So, any favorite singles, maybe?
Well, everything's in the Diary of Alicia Keys for me.
Yeah,
as far as that album can be played from front to back, to back. And then everything else is like sporadic, like it's just all over the place. So,
like I told y'all, after the first 2, I said that.
I mean, just a reminder, in the music video, that was Fish and Hot Chocolate. I don't know who doing that, but Bubble Guts McGee over there was ready to "You Don't Know My Name" in this bathroom. And I swear, no toilet paper. Ooh, terrible.
I'm dead.
But yeah. But Diary is the best of them all for me.
Oh yeah, Diary is probably my favorite single.
Yeah, wore that out with Tony, baby.
Secrets.
I mean, wore her out though. Like they wore her out on her own track, but it was perfect.
Okay.
Y'all didn't like anything on As I Am?
What are you talking about?
No one was fine.
No, Jamar, you need to stop lying to yourself. Bitch, no one.
Okay,
get out of
here. Teenage Love Affair.
Boo.
I like number 2.
Here and there, and the video was cute.
Baby,
so I mean,
y'all didn't like You Never See Me Again? Like y'all didn't like that?
No.
Is that on that album?
No.
Yeah, it's on As I Am.
I like that.
No.
Let me go through this track list real quick.
No.
I forgot.
No.
I forgot.
No.
I don't know. Most of her shit was slow, so it was just
Alicia had that bathtub with a glass of red wine and a couple of razor blades kind of music for me.
Right. Right. And I couldn't get into it like Tarmac.
I would just say she's very contemplation music.
She
it's
is.
always you're debating on your life sometimes.
Yeah.
It was the good days in the Diary, and then she started doing things like, I don't know, singing horribly, and then I was out of it. She's playing that piano for her dear life. I said, well, Gaga up there sounding all through her nose, doing better than you right now, sister. We need to get this back together. I don't know what's happening here. Good. God bless her though. She's a force. Good for her.
They liked Alicia more when she looked like a lesbian. I was like, wow.
Listen, when
Oh
she
my
was
God.
giving all kinds of I'm carrying this strap energy, we were there. We were there.
We believed it.
But then
We
when she
believed
was
it.
giving cock swallower, we were out of the door. We were out
And
of the
man
door.
still in whore,
We were out
I
of the
was
door.
over with.
You see, she kept it beige, right? You see what happened there. She
So
wanted to
y'all
be like
liked her
Gwen.
better when she was out here frolicking around as a lesbian, but when she put out "Try Sleeping with a Married Man," y'all didn't like her no more.
She was never
No, I ain't had nothing for
frolicking
her.
as a lesbian. She just had pant taste.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
I ain't had nothing for her.
skirt truth, and then there's pant taste. And you see, her mother got her on that pant taste. And that's what happens when you wear too many blouses sometimes and you forget that the figure is there. Then she met a man named Swiss, and it was Beats. I'm Blue, I know, terrible, Maddie, but like, yeah, okay. Are we talking about somebody else with more talent, or
Any
what?
feature? Y'all don't like no features with her?
What are you talking about? What are you doing?
Does she do?
But I mean,
mean,
Gangsta Girl
yeah.
with Eve is the only one I remember, and I get her that. Does that count as a feature?
That is a feature. Okay, there's the Eve song, there's the Usher song, there's the Empire State of Mind song.
What about Jay-Z? Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Wait, whose song?
Concrete Jungle, Where Dreams
Oh,
Are
yeah.
Made. Get the fuck out of here.
Girl, all I think of is Lil Mama going on that stage.
Doing this. I said,
what
you over
y'all
here
not
mad-
gonna do is keep on dragging Lil Mama about that.
I will drag that transphobic
Because she
big
looked
noggin,
crazy.
Bow Wow looking ass, whatever.
She
Bow Wow
looked crazy that
get
night.
off from me with her nasty, rude
That
ass.
VMAs was just, that 2009 VMAs was unhinged.
It was very ghetto.
So many things happened that night.
It was the VMAs.
Somebody said she did a song with Usher. Yes, she did a song with Usher. My boo.
But that was her song. She wasn't featured on that.
Now I will give my boo. Now my boo was that played forever and a day. Like we'd be in the club doing my
everybody's ringtone for their little crush or boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever it was for the time.
That's their train, JoJo. That's their train.
Wait.
Hello,
Is
City
that
Beats?
Ari Fletcher coming through here? Thomas, the train engine, get your ass out of here, girl.
There is no sound editing. There is no mute. There was just
Listen,
you want us to know your struggle. You want us to have it. Like why?
Listen. I thought we could have a conversation about Alicia, but I guess not.
Why would we do that? Who else would you like to talk about tonight?
They paid her.
I ain't got nothing for him.
Hey, bitch, we were at that free concert that was held over there in Queen. Don't get me started with Alexander Rogers and our Harlem trip with Janet Jackson. Don't get me on that story.
Oh, girl.
Ooh, I've never been so angry in my entire life to sit there for 2.5 hours to be rained on, to have someone whisper to me that thank you for standing here and watch these bitches dance behind me. Oh, I was angry.
That girl, you don't get up there and bust a boom cat.
And I mean, we were in the rain, Hey, everybody. It's so nice to see you here. This song Made for Now, it's about you. What? Are you going to sing it? Like, what you going to do? It's me, Alexander Rogers. I see Diggy was meeting up with us and a couple other people, and we're all in Harlem. We like walked to this. I walked from like a portion of Harlem to there. It's my first time in New York City. There's a flyer saying Janet Jackson's making an appearance, and it was to promote her song. We're assuming to sing it. Okay. Now I'm not asking for a concert, but I'm also like, I'm a big Janet fan. I'm still a Janet fan. Don't let this get it twisted. Just that was a really fucked up day. We get there. It's everybody and their mama, because everyone knows this is going on. I was like, oh, this is about to be a party. She late. Then it starts raining. And they're like, no, you gotta stay here. She's still coming. In the rain? This is happening? Finally pulls up. It's just drizzling now. And then she gets up there, little microphone, little small top knot bun, can barely see her. This is what it looked like. Hey, everybody. It's it's me, Janet, and I want to thank you for just coming. And then it was that made for me now comment with the, I want to thank you for this song. It's about you. And look at these dancers. They're really good kids, right? Well, I got to go. So we're going to watch these babies dance to this song. And then walked off the stage. And people were booing. And I was like, this is madness. And then they were just dragging in the baby. It was so funny. It was so funny. And me and Alex forever to this day, that story. We both just looked at each other like, girl, I cannot believe that this queen made us come out here to Harlem and in the rain just to say thank you for listening to my song that no one listened to. It barely charted. Didn't even chart. Okay, I'm sorry.
Someone says in the comments, how late? Like 15 minutes later, Lauryn Hill late.
No, it was like an hour. So like it was supposed to be at like 4, and then it was like 5. And it was like, okay, she's coming any minute. And if I had known it was just some sort of like hello. Because I'll buy tickets to Essence. I'll buy tickets to the concert. I will, but like not. I mean, the promoter shouldn't have said appearance promoting song made for now, performance by. Why? So that's why we were upset. It was like, girl, you had us believe this lady was about to come up here and do a little jig, and I've been here for it. But no, it was promoting her song, and she was just traveling through Harlem. And that was that. So that's my Janet Jackson story. God, I still love you, Janet, but that was a weird day. It was a weird day, baby. I caught a cold. I did.
Oh my God.
She owes me medicine. Antibiotics.
Well, we can move on to the next. And the next thing, of course, is one of my favorite things to do up here is villain, hero, or civilian. And you know, these were picked by none other than Jamar. So let's see who he picked. What people did he pick for this? Let's see. Is it up here? Alicia Keys, Brandy, and Keisha Cole.
You're determined to make Alicia Keys a topic today.
Listen,
Now, mind you,
Jamar picked Alicia.
Well,
Jamar
I'm just going to
I
tell you
didn't know
now.
you were doing that whole catalog before.
I'm just going to tell you now. We're going to play this like a Tyler Perry movie. Keisha Cole is the civilian because her fish plate game is on point since nobody cares about her right now. Brandy is the hero because Tyler Perry wrote it that way, and Alicia Keys is light skinned, so she's the villain. Tyler Perry wrote the script. Boom. We're done.
Alicia Keys is the villain for stealing that woman husband. Brandy.
Listen, I know.
She could be the hero.
Listen, I know
Brandy
you're not
could be
the
the
grand
hero.
of like, hold on, I know you ain't over here, bitch. Hold on. I know you.
Yes, I am. All right, because I ain't stole no woman husband. I mean, I laid down with,
Yeah,
but I ain't stole.
because they went back.
It's a difference.
Because
I
they
ain't
went
stole
back.
them. I laid
Because
down
they
with
went
them.
right back.
Stole your husband.
Right. You
Stole your
didn't
man.
steal them, but they went right back. Uh-huh.
Right, I ain't stole them. I
Oh,
sent
yeah.
them back. I ain't stole them.
Back. So
All right, she
but you
stole
still
that
clapped
man.
a man. So what you talking about?
All right, so she the villain, period, point blank. Brandy, I agree. Brandy gonna be the hero just cause, and I love Keisha though. I don't.
I mean, you better keep this same energy for Fantasia. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
That's all I'm
Now
gonna
what we
say.
not gonna do?
Oh,
is
oh,
shame
oh,
every
so,
other
oh,
thing
so
to
you
it.
got the T-Mobile bill for this one, but for Alicia, no, a little bit different. No. She walked in that
Alicia
store
know
that
better.
day, and she wanted a sidekick, and she ended up with the husband. Now, what the fuck?
Yeah,
are you
Alicia
talking
knew
about?
better.
Oh,
Alicia knew better.
So you saying Fantasia didn't read the contract because she couldn't read? So
But she can't read the contract. She illiterate as hell. No.
Go to
So
hell.
she get
Go
it
to
back.
hell.
Alicia knew better. So now I
Y'all
can
are
get her.
so wrong for
Booty.
this.
He said Alicia's educated and Fantasia is not. I want y'all to know T said that tonight. That's the
But I love Fantasia. I love me some fan. I loved her since American Idol. That's
No,
what I
you-
do. But we go
T-
keep it on.
Never should let it go, T. Never should let it go. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Truth is, but we're gonna have to talk about this another day because Jamar has terrible taste in choices and people.
Yeah, because why Keisha Cole?
Like
Yeah,
one,
Keisha, Brandy, and Alicia was real.
I mean,
ring.
one person up here has actually had bodies, but I'll be quiet with that one.
Ooh,
You know
Oh.
what you talking about? I'm talking about a boom.
Oh, now see, you did
See,
not have to
what
go
the hell?
there.
I told you.
And then, like, you know, Keisha Cole's whole life. So, you know, that. And then,
As documented
Alicia,
on TV.
you know, we watched basically the opposite of how Ariel worked because no one stole her voice; it just left her. Imagine your talent deciding to take a break.
Someone said Alicia is the villain for her vocals.
Maybe now,
Listen,
but when she first came out, I couldn't even do her like that.
Right, that first album was lit.
the second album was lit.
Well, we could say the
Both of
first
them.
two were lit.
The second album was the best album Brandy ever
Well, you know what? It
ever
was,
did.
well, okay. On the last Boys Night Out, I saw that they were talking about Brandy, and everybody shitted on Human, and Jamar wants.
Well, they should have. So there you go.
Jamar wants. What
Human
is
was
it? Justice.
trash.
He wants justice for Human.
I have a
Well,
sentimental connection to Human.
He's also a Christina Aguilera fan, so
Yeah.
taste. It's low. The bar is in hell.
Girl, please.
Like, bitch, are you crazy? Let me pull up this Brandy album so I can slap you together. Hold on. Human after all. Look, I wasn't there for that when I was sick, y'all. Excuse me for having a couple of days off, but fuck that. Hold on. Brandy, you say? The vocal Bible? Oh, okay. Let's do this. Because what we're not going to do, say Human After All was a masterpiece. Jamar. We're not.
No one
We're
said it was
never.
a masterpiece.
Never Say Never will be the only and forever of Brandy. Let's get that together. The original album, the first one, self-titled.
Everybody goes back and forth between that and Full Moon.
That's fine. That's
want to say
fine.
it better.
Full Moon will then come up and take that next position because let's be very clear. Never Say Never, the most commercial, the most sellable. That album. Aphrodisiac should have gotten more love, but you know, that was when Brandy was also in some other era of things. Then she came out with Human, and then boo, boo, boo. No songs. Boo, boo.
She even shaded her own album on her show. She did not like that album.
She hates Human.
I'm
She
really
never
sad that
performed.
Brandy
She got dragged
isn't
for
here.
it.
I had a
She-
friend that passed away who used to love Brandy, and this conversation he would live for right now. If she come in here and talk about fuck you, Maddie. Human was that girl, but well, no, it wasn't. 211, y'all didn't buy it. B7, you
She
didn't buy it.
deserved better. Now B7, I couldn't. There was nothing I could do about that.
Now that Christmas album she just came out with, I'm here for the bang on the front. I'll get there. But for me, I literally stop at Aphrodisiac. I love all of you, and it's no shade to you fans of these other albums, but Aphrodisiac and the rest of them, me. After that, y'all can have it. I don't want it.
Oh,
B7 is the only one I'm just like I can't. I have nothing for it. I have nothing for it. I wanted to so bad, but I just couldn't do it.
Man, when I say
I
we were
did
trying,
like 3 songs off it.
I like what's the name of the song? I'd Rather Be. That song.
That's
Yeah.
that is the only thing that I can like maybe.
I like Rather
something.
Be, Lucid Dreams, and I Am More. I like those.
but I can buy Candace's album and get that. You know what I mean? So like that's why I've been having an issue with it lately. It's not where it used to be. And I love her, but I don't know. Sometimes with some of these artists, I respect them and they're forever going to be iconic, but then we get in their later work and I'm like,
So that's a good question. Okay, so since you said that, why is it that artists that have been out for a long time, like a Brandy or Mary or Monica or somebody like that, been out for a long time, but their later work is not good? Why do y'all think that is? Is it because
it starts to sound the same.
They're not into it, and they're not as hungry or like into the craft as much as they used to. They're probably let a lot of stuff slide now than they probably would in the past.
I say they're not moving forward with music and they're still stuck in the same sort of bubble and they're not evolving with the producers that they're working with, because there should be at least some overlays of old and new if you want to still keep what you got, because there are ways of doing that. We have seen the layering on particular albums. I hate to go there, but like I want some new sounds from folks. That's why we haven't really listened to other people like we do, but we still respect them. They're forever icons. But I'm like, I want something different each time. I want the change to happen because we waited so long for your next album or some underwear or perfume.
Yeah,
Well,
like Sierra when she came out with the same shit.
It was the truth. And Sierra, guess what? Listen, no, you used to be that girl, but it started to okay, now we're just doing the same kind of.
We're reliving 2005 every time.
We may have to use her for the catalog next time.
I love her, but like,
that would be an interesting topic. That would be an interesting.
It would be.
Because we went through some shifts with her and her catalog.
Yes,
Big. When I tell you, I think Fantasy Ride was my last go.
Mine too.
Mine too.
Fantasy Ride was the beginning of the end. Because Never Ever, I don't know what it is. I hate it.
You hate that song? I love that song.
You
Her
like
second
that
album,
song?
The Evolution.
I like that
Never,
song.
ever.
I don't know. You know what it is? I think it's
Never,
who's that
ever,
feature? Was it
ever,
Jeezy?
ever.
Something
Hold
about
on.
it. I'm just
You
like,
got it. Come on, Jamar, you got it.
but when she came back, when she had work,
You got it.
I was like, okay, now I'm back.
She said we're gonna do something on this, not a song necessary for all of that. But wait a minute.
I was just like, not to start with, not to lead with. If you can put it on the record.
Yo, did she really lead with Never Ever? Do you not consider Go Girl as a lead? Because they came out first.
Yeah, but that
It
wasn't
was
on that album.
I did like Go Girl.
I liked
did
it, Go
like
Girl,
Go
but that wasn't on the album.
I was
It
so
wasn't-
sad.
It was a
Oh
promo.
yeah,
It was a little promo.
It was a cute one too.
It was cute. I liked it.
But I don't think the people really liked. Like the people,
They
charge
didn't
it?
like it. I don't even
But-
think it did great.
They didn't give it what it. Girl.
I will tell you, the worst song she ever came out with was "And I," and that
Yes, yes.
No.
That
No.
is
Wait a
the
minute.
worst
I did not
No,
like that
no,
song
it's not.
at
You
all.
want to
That's
hear
worse.
off
You know what's
key?
worse?
Yes.
Speechless. Speechless.
Oh, Speechless is terrible.
That is worse than And I can still hum
No.
But Speechless.
It's gonna be, but Scotty and Jamar, listen, and I was,
That is the lesser of the two.
it's
And because
notice that.
it has nostalgia.
And I was flat. Like, and then mind you, we were outside in the pitch black skies with the grass.
Basketball player.
I fucking hate that song so much.
Somebody that's down for me.
The Evolution will for always be her
And
best
you
body of
don't
work.
have money.
The Evolution, that would be her best body of work for me
I
ever.
played that CD. Look at me saying CD. I played that CD.
Because at the time it
Yes.
was.
Out. Like, I played it out. Evolution. Oh, such a good album.
Oh yes, Evolution. Yeah.
Yeah, we might have a lot to talk about in the next episode because that's definitely going to be the catalog we're going to talk about.
Every time he calls,
That's the one I'll defend.
But it's time I think about me,
That's right.
right.
and I'm gonna do me,
That's
That's right.
and I'm gonna have fun.
That's
right.
right.
I bet you won't get
And it was good after that. We were all ready to. That song
Good
was played
times.
everything was played in the club from that album too.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
They play Promise the fuck out, though.
See, Alicia Keys, this is what it sounds like when people care about your catalogs.
right. Very much.
Like, and as much as I like Alicia, we stopped at certain levels and then left her in the, Bayesian dust. So, like, what we can do is talk about Miss Cece, Come Get It Pizza, who I love to death, even though Mama to me cannot sing live, never will, never has, never shall. But she has produced some good work back in the day. The dream is always in his bag. Let's be very clear. That man is talented. Bad decisions, but talented.
Isn't that the trend in the music industry? Most of them are very talented. Horrible decisions.
Horrible people.
Horrible people. Like Timbaland recently with his comments lately. I said,
I don't even know what he said. I don't even know.
listen, friend, it's at a point where I have turned the mute button once I see somebody say something crazy and go, he was saying Justin should have put a gag on Britney over that stuff that had came out from that book. And then he was also like, I've been told him to handle that. And I was like, what? So why are you in this? Why are you talking about this?
Timbaland, we have such fond memories of you and your work that you've done with various artists that we would really like to keep it that way.
You let that woman tell her story and you mind your motherfucking business. We're trying to get you back in the limelight again. Don't you say some stupid shit like that. What's wrong with you? Oh, looking like a swole turtle. Come on now. It's all right.
Not
It's
a
all
swole
right.
turtle.
That's what happens when that neck is as big as this shell on your back. But
Poor Timberland.
What else
Not
is
even
happening?
for him. But anyway, we can move on to the next, which is movie of the week. Okay. Let's
I haven't
move
seen it.
on.
That's Jamar. Yeah.
You didn't even know what we had up here, but it's Why the Fools Following.
Oh,
Us.
that
he
is
had
my
no choice.
movie, child.
You had no choice, Jamar, but to watch this movie. You are
That
a
is my
black
movie,
person.
honey.
You are black. Do you see my beige at? You are black. You better not have said you haven't seen this movie. Because we can talk about that Halle Berry and Vivica Fox scene when they're in the motherfucking cafeteria, bitch, and they didn't say one word to each other. Boom, sat down. It was all chemistry from there. I'm telling
Vivica was fucking that food up in that cafeteria.
That is one of my favorite movies.
That
on the
is my
planet.
movie,
Like,
child. I
oh,
love
so
that
good.
movie.
So
But
good.
thank Josiah because he's the one who suggested it. So.
Josiah.
And the soundtrack was good too. What you know about that movie?
Listen, come
JoJo?
on. It's the auntie stepping in. The auntie stepping in. How you seen this movie? You must got
Yeah,
old
I
parents.
have a lot of old movies I watch.
That's right, because they're an old soul.
Okay,
Josiah.
like
That's
come on,
right.
then they got one of Destiny's
That's right.
Child songs. Ain't nobody really this fuck.
Get on
like
the
that
bus.
back
That was my song.
Yes, that was my jam.
Yes, that was that song.
Oh, they made Little Richard look like his normal self. Child, listen. That movie was really good. Is iconic for many reasons. Halle Berry, it's one of her best movies, to be honest with you.
Yes.
She didn't play
Yeah.
a mother who lost her child, so that was great. Because that's literally half her catalog. She's always losing children. And with the bad wig too. We love you, Halle Berry.
Oh no, that wig was a mess.
Sister, if we do actor of the week and we start to do that should be a topic. Actors of the week, bitch, baby.
Right.
I'm going to go through your whole history because I'm a huge fan. I cried when you got your Oscar after you had sex with Billy Bob, the milkman.
Child.
I will never forgive you for having me sit in the movie theater with my mother and watch that scene. And my mom tried to close my eyes. I'm like, is she getting plowed? Like plowed. And trying to bring the bird in too. That was a strange scene.
Frankie Lyman had a lot going on, child. Frankie, you had a lot going on, friend. 3 women back then, child.
And they were all fighting over him too. That's the funniest thing.
Well,
about
like he had them all gone.
But,
Even
like,
after death,
was
they still fighting over that man.
With the man, listen, that man was this big. And I was thinking to myself, now, how he doomed all of them and then brought it in. And then, of course, the pastors, child, I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. It was good, though, but it was a lot. It was a great movie.
Somebody put in the comments, they said when Frankie threw the dog out the window. That was fucked up.
That was fucked up. I said, why would you do that dog like that?
Listen, that's almost as bad as when in Crooklyn and they had the dog in the sofa, and then they, like clapped him. She's like, Fifi.
That was sad.
That shit was so funny. I'm sorry. It was when the dog came out like this. I was like, Spike Lee, that dog didn't look like that. I can't. That was terrible.
That was some funny ass shit. I swear to God.
Listen, Tyler Perry was like, oh, he threw a dog out the window. I'm a one up that.
And make somebody throw kids out the window. Like, child.
They made us watch that scene, bitch. I was like, yo, this is not reality. Why are we in this trauma circle with him? Just doing this.
He had them all in court fighting over the rights to his stuff that he stole from each woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when they were going off in court. That is a lot.
But but just like you said though, Maddie, that cafeteria scene with Vivica and Holly was just.
It was just the way they lit the cigarette and just stared at each other. And it was that.
Vivica was fucking that food up though. I gotta say that again.
When Layla Rashad had walked past and they were like. It was just so funny. It was just so funny to me. I said, now that is acting, people. That was masterclass right there. Oh, Vivica, what happened?
She fucked herself up. That's what happened.
50 Cent.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That was
Oh,
when you sleep with toxic like muck, Pokemon, for those who know what I'm talking about here, you will be poisoned. Okay. And she's been doing whatever since. So God bless her though. I love you some Vivi. No, wait, well, there was a time when we had a bad run-in when I was younger, but yeah, that was different though. She didn't want to talk. It's okay.
Oh no.
That's in this story. Long one, but we're not gonna go there. That'll be for the book.
All right then. So now that we are done with the movie of the week, we're gonna go into the celebrity gossip thing, which we don't have that much to discuss.
Oh,
so,
good.
Because
Good.
it's been full of lawsuits.
Oh.
However, let's go ahead and get into what's the tea. The first thing that we got up here is Tierra Marie and
What the
Hazel.
hell?
Are they the same
What
person?
about them?
Y'all didn't hear about what was said on top?
It's like a post-op picture for a nose job. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're the same person, but like
Who is this on the right?
that's Tierra. Look, Marie is that's who it is. And that's nostril sneeze over there. So there you go.
Hazel E? No way.
Yeah,
That is her.
nostril
What happened?
sneeze.
She was fucking with her nose. That's what happened.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
a huge bitch. I'm talking about the nose. I'm sorry.
Girl, when I think of Hazel E, all I think of is pop my butt, pop my butt.
Oh my god!
All I think about with her is that movie, Howl's Moving Castle. I'm sorry, no, Spirited Away, in the character Yubaba. That's what I think of every time I think of Hazel E. Oof, my goodness.
Well, here's the thing.
Young Bird.
Well, apparently Hazel E did an interview with Tasha K, and she said that Tierra ate her box.
So this isn't a credible thing since it came from. Okay, got it.
But this is what she said.
The tracks, right? I mean, well, Tierra ate my.
What's going on?
What? It's giving you selling for tracks, right? I mean, well, Tierra ate my.
What's going on with Tasha's hair? Please, I have so many questions. Is that Saran wrap? Like,
I mean,
oh my god, not Saran
they
wrap.
once was roommates, so I mean, it could have been a drunk night.
Well,
as our knowledge, why do we need to know this? Like, what was this for? Like, I don't understand. Like, who?
Well, Tierra responded by saying, I've spent the past year on a personal journey to get to know myself and working on myself. And people say my name and they slander me and I don't respond at all. But this time I will. The allegations made on me are completely false. I once looked at this woman like a sister, friend, and family, and I refuse to respond with hate and anger. But what I will say is, Hazel, I wish you all the best, and I hope that one day you'll begin your journey of peace and healing. God bless you and your family. Do you guys believe that Tierra ate her pom pom?
Tierra, all I want to say is this. I know what her face looked like. So what her box looked like, girl. That's what I want to know.
That's why I know Tierra wouldn't
you.
do that. Like, I probably think that Hazel be the one that's sticking that schnoz right up in there and was trying to smell a little bit of that. This is ew.
I don't like they listen. That girl was once laid up on that girl couch. I remember when she first came on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, there was a storyline. She was laid up on her couch. So I mean, I hope not though. Tierra, you could do better.
That right. That don't mean it's true. And think about that's Hazel E telling us something happened. Like let's
You're about to say she's not the most credible person.
What weight on what planet? Like, can we see?
Never say never. Never say. We know how these women do. They get their heart broken by a nigga, and then for 5 minutes they're lesbian.
I thought you said nasal. Said nasal. Is that's all I heard?
I'm just saying though. But I'm just saying though, we know how these women do. They do break their heart and they lesbians for a week. So I mean, I ain't gonna
not a
necessarily say she lying, but
women do. Women do their own things with this. I know what the princess and the sisters do, but I'm just gonna say it here in reference for the rest of us. Like, I wouldn't take a Hazel's word past the weight of her nose, and that's that. Like
I get it.
Like,
I get it.
not as far as I could throw her. Like we talking about love and hip hop, Hazel? Okay.
I
But
have a
even if
hard
it
time
did happen,
believing
would
it
Tierra
though.
Marie, but would Tierra really even admit that she ever did that, even if it was some truth to it?
Which were we talking about Tierra until this happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or
No,
Hazel.
we
Like,
won't.
yeah,
No,
so
we
that's the
wasn't.
thing. Like,
I can say that we
we
were
weren't
not.
even discussing someone who didn't get another contract. I mean, I'm just both of them. So this is giving me we needed to be talked about because our star is dying, dead. So that's how I'm looking at
Oh,
it.
so you think it was a scheme that the both of them came up with?
Because this is stupid. Like, we're really talking about these two people. Oh, that's funny. With like, this is giving me they're talking about Blueface and that big-headed bitch too much. We need to get into this game real quick. Real talk.
I mean, they don't capitalize off it because it's like, now that we've done it, now what?
I mean, are they even monetized on those platforms? Unlike us. But like, I'm just asking questions. God bless those people. God bless them.
You know what, Maddie? You might be on to something because we won't talk about Tierra or Hazel.
Like
E.
really,
We won't.
Tierra Marie and Hazel E are in a conversation now.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Tierra since she was doing that thing with 50 Cent.
Real talk. Like,
yeah, that is very true.
And it's
how long ago was that?
We talked about it because it was 50. Like, hate to say
And
it,
that's
the
still
vitamin water man, yeah, the vitamin water man with the chiclet teeth is wearing you out, girl. Like, no shade with it, but like, he's always talking about somebody staying relevant, buying companies, making shitty TV shows that people like. It's okay. Book 3 is everything. I live for book 3, but the rest of it y'all can have. Anywho, please tell me there's better news and better people that are in this conversation today.
I agree.
Woo!
I told you, ain't that much to talk about. Let's go to the next thing. So now the Real Housewives of Atlanta is a topic of discussion once again, of course. And apparently, according to, let's put this up here, according to the Jasmine brand, that the Real Housewives of Atlanta are now searching for a new cast, but they said no more than 3 current peach holders are expected to return.
Good.
So they're gonna cut 3 and keep 3. And apparently they're not gonna start filming until the spring of 2024. As of right now, they said that Drew Sidora and Sanya have both removed RHOA from their social media bios. But of course, Drew said that she never ever had RHOA in her bio. So whatever. But with that being said, the 6 peach holders were Drew, Marlo, Sheree, Candy, Kenya, and Sanya. So with them saying that they're going to cut 3 and keep 3, what 3 should they keep and what 3 should they cut?
It should be 2 people that remain, to be honest.
Right. I would say, well,
because Sheree can get the fuck on. Like,
she really can.
Like, girl, you got embarrassed literally at a cafe by an a criminal. You still living in your grandmother's house. Like, forgive me, mother's house. Like, I will never forgive her for seeing her son on the air mattress in that apartment, literally while she was driving that like Porsche like SUV. I sat there and said, now what is happening here to this good Sunday? She's not even good with her reads anymore. Like, it's like, why aren't we keeping her here? Because she carries like bullshit around. Like, that's what we're keeping her for.
Anybody can do that. And then she messed up her face now, so she looks
right. We don't have Susie still on our TV screens. Like, we don't have to keep people like that. Sonya, as much as I love her as an athlete, not for television.
Not for the show.
Not for television.
Yeah.
I am going to say Marlo. I was one of the people that was happy that Marlo was able to get on television and finally get a peach. It's been embarrassing. It's been embarrassing. You the way you react to everything is atrocious. It's garbage. It's gutter, and it's not cute. And I'm really tired of it. Y'all may like Drew, big-headed ass. I don't care. I don't like her. Now that the whole Ralph thing has happened, I'm not here for your next journey. I'm not here for the movie I'm not going to watch on Tubi. No shade. A lot of it, actually. keep Kenya and keep Candy. And it's
Yeah,
weird
those are
because
the only ones worth keeping.
I used to not like Kenya, but she has grown on me recently. And I'm like, okay,
Same.
I can get into Kenya now. And Candy, only because Candy gives the only person left from even the full franchises that I actually can still respect, because it can't be Sheree.
Well, I will
Devin.
say this. I do agree with Candy Pants and Team Twirl. Keep them. Now, if they do decide to get rid of Drew, you already know they're gonna keep Sheba on a goddamn thing. They are.
I believe that too.
Only because they don't like each other, and that's so stupid. They're not even funny when they read each other. Like, you brought dog biscuits for this read, girl, and then Sheree like brings someone who's hateful to fight Drew. Like, how weird is this? Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I agree with you. Keep Candy, keep Kenya, but I do feel like the wild card is going to be either between Drew or Sheree.
I need Portia.
I don't see it being Marlo or Sonya or Courtney. I feel like they can keep Monyetta as a friend of.
I think Courtney and Monyetta are done.
Yeah, they like Monyetta didn't bring anything. No shade to Monyetta. I was waiting for her to do something, and then Courtney was really annoying, and it was like, oh my, it was like this affection and Ralph, but take his cock out of your mouth, and let's get back to this.
So, like, should they cast younger people to pair with them, or should they cast more ladies in that same age group?
What I've seen in the comments is that more people feel like they should go younger versus older. I don't know if they should do that or not, but
I think they should, only because I'm liking Basketball Wives Orlando. I'm actually liking Basketball Wives Orlando. I'm like, okay, this is a different cast. Everybody's a little bit fresh, except for Megan, even though I love me some Megan. They might need to and have them as the older people, like how they did for certain seasons. And I'm not doing Marlo. Marlo did herself on the show. I really was a fan and champion of Marlo. She just disappointed me, because it's like I can't follow in these storylines, and then things happen, and it's like, oh girl. And then you play victim. I want her to be go in, girl. Like, don't you do that with these folks? It's a lot with her. She'd be flipping for me, but I don't know. They need newer people, but people we're also going to root for. Yes, please bring Portia back into this equation. If they bring Portia in, keep Marlo for that. Oh, please keep them for that. Because that's when I'm going to say Marlo will have something to do, and it will be interesting versus her. I'm going to try to talk about Candy when she did something 6 years ago, kind of thing, which was really annoying to watch. It was like, okay, girl, like, what are we doing today? So I don't know, but I would like Portia back and some new bitches and like, forgive me for the bitches part, but somebody that's gonna cut up. I don't want the boring.
Okay, so do you think they should just keep it at like maybe like Atlanta socialites and not necessarily celebrity people?
Well,
because I think that's partially the issue.
It works for socialite because there's tea there, there's drama, and then it's not people who we have, like, for example, Garcelle, we had an already impression of, and now she's on Beverly Hills and love Garcelle. But like, it's going to be hard sometimes, like when Kim Fields went on there, we know her for so many roles, and then it's like, ooh, but she's not giving what we want, and then we have a different impression. So I do believe the socialite part would be good.
I want to know what people like Kim Fields and like Eva did for their screen test.
They need money though.
Y'all should have caught this in the screen test. It didn't really work.
But can it be women who have money in their own kind of thing going on? They can be married. Yes, that's great. But like, there's things going on. So we can see some Black women who are like doing more than it just being Candy and Kenya. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to say everybody else wasn't, but it's like, it's nice to see people doing things, because that means more events. That means more other drama with other castmates that are like not even supposed to be there. That's just coworkers. But there's that kind of stuff. We've seen that before with like Bethany on Housewives with her coworkers and shit. It's another story development. It's another storyline. So I need interesting things. It can't always be the kids. There always should be a designated person who's like the kids, this, that, and the other. But I want people with multifaceted individuals. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And do you think, because I see Real Housewives of Potomac, and I think they have 8 housewives. Do you think we need more than 6 housewives on Atlanta?
I think they should keep it to 6.
Okay.
Let's focus. Like, let's not. oh, this person. That's when you've established already a big core group that's good, and then you just want to add people to it and sprinkle on, and then sometimes that works.
Keep it.
But this kind of cast, it was like, we were already wishy-washy, and then they added these, not your friends. It's a little bit like that with Atlanta, so it's been getting kind of stale. We do miss the days, and yes, I miss Lanathia.
I think at some point we all do, because even though Nene got on my nerves, she was still able to make me laugh too. Even when I ain't like her,
she could be the hero and the villain in the same episode.
Right.
Full of shit and on the money at the same time. Like,
we also have to say that there will never be a RHOA cast like Nene, Cynthia, Candy, Phaedra, and Portia. It'll never be in Kenya. It'll never be a cast like that. Never be a cast.
Golden.
That was
golden. You look good, Nene. You don't.
You don't. You know what? Since we talk about the Housewives of Atlanta, what are some of y'all favorite moments up here? Because Jamar always bring this up to me. Hey, Nene. Hey, bitch. You look fabulous. You don't.
You don't.
Mine is, girl, shut up. That's so stupid. Like when she was talking about her pregnancy, they're all at the table like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, he's been ready to come out. And everyone's
mine is. If you had money like that, you would get your teeth done. They're done.
They're done.
That is my. That will never go out.
Honey. Trump check. Cash that today. Toots.
Or when Nene told Kenya, you jumping out your seat with your diaper on was ridiculous.
Is that Lindsay Lohan's daddy? Wait a minute.
Or they iconic. Where is your scooter? Where is it?
Oh my goodness. Now that was when Kenya and Nene were working together. Oh, you could not. That was the power. That was the power right there. Couldn't touch that group over there, honey. They all had a mission, and it was Kim. It was like, okay,
right.
Ooh, it was great.
Anytime Candy would get mad, it was a moment. Anytime she would get mad.
You better back up before I drag her. You gotta hit it, drag her. I'm dragging this bitch, and she's shaking. I may be small. I said, all right.
You said that?
What I said, but what you said was some bullshit. But I still said it.
Ask Peter. Ask Peter. Ask Peter.
It was a scheme that Todd set up to come at you.
My husband, bitch, this ain't Phaedra.
And you had to pay $10 for a pizza just so we could a gigantic cup.
Win a case.
Oh yeah, win a case.
That was funny. Win a case. Win a case.
That was Cynthia's only good read. Oh, never mind. Let me stop. Don't win a case. And that was nasty. Because like on camera, you're losing.
Scotty, I got one for you. I got one for you. Ready?
Uh-huh.
I can't talk about my
mom. You're silly.
Not this ain't Phaedra, baby.
That shouldn't be funny, but it is.
It is too funny.
She was like,
and I have got to ask y'all this.
Do not drink
before
and drive.
we move on. I gotta ask y'all this though: do y'all agree or disagree about that iconic read Phaedra put on Kenya at the reunion? Did y'all agree that read was a fail or she did that?
I mean, you just did this, so we know how you feel, bitch. But listen,
at the time she did it, I felt like she did that at the time.
Before we found out that Phaedra was the dirty individual that she was, the little ferret mole rat individual with a good wig and her Terry Mugler knockoff little bodysuits, it was wonderful. Now I'm like,
it was good for like what 2014.
Because you're not with that man still, and that man was fucking over on you, and you knew about it, and y'all were scheming and scamming at the same time. So
that is true.
So it was cute until we figured you out, and then now it's like it's nice to see her. That's how it is. It's nice to see her. That's Phaedra to me. It's nice to see her. Oh my goodness, she's gonna say something real soulful and then walk away and then just bat her eyelashes. Good for her.
I don't
God
give a
bless
damn
her.
if I could take care of every motherfucker in here. I could. Nah, that's one of my favorite lines, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, mine was I mean, Nene really started this all. Close your legs. Close your
To
legs,
married
married
men.
men. Yeah. Yeah,
Is that a
you.
white refrigerator? Oh no, honey. We need to get you
Oh,
out of here. We need to find you a home.
ooh,
Woo,
child, the
child, the
ghetto.
ghetto.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
Peter, stop acting like a damn bitch.
Woo, baby. That's when the husbands became the housewives.
Oh my god. And it was the way she said bitch. Like,
Say it again, Maddie. Say it again.
You need to stop
act
acting
like a damn
baby.
bitch.
Y'all serious?
That is Nene. Nene
Now
says
wait just a
bloody
minute,
ass.
glasses.
Oh, oh. Oh my goodness.
Run your tapes back. Run your tapes back.
So nasty and so rude.
So rude.
So nasty and so rude.
Kim Morris across the street. Kim Morris across the street. Kim Morris across the street.
Bye, Ashy. Bye. Bye, Ashy.
No, when Portia told Kenya about Ashley, that shit was funny as hell.
Oh, it was the wave too. Like real smiles, real nice.
Okay, bye,
Ashy.
Ashley.
Bye,
Ashley.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Let's hear it. Let's
So
hear
we're gonna go to the studio and drop some beat.
it. Look, got her bob.
Girl, I wish I would Google you with your bob.
Real tight. Real tight. She said, wait, I gotta give it to Eva. Get you some got to be glue to glue down that wig, bitch. Wait a minute. When she was reading Marlo on that bus. Oh my goodness. Good
Marlo
stuff.
cannot read at all. She
Oh,
cannot read.
I felt bad for Marlo because it was goof. I
Even
said, oh, my
Shamari
goodness.
was reading her.
Ooh, Lord have mercy for the one season. Oh,
When I tell you, Housewives of Atlanta got some crazy.
This
I
is
thought we
this
were
is
gonna
things that aren't
keep
even
her.
verbal.
I thought we were going to keep her. I was kind of gagged when she was left. I was like, oh, we're not choosing to invest in that journey because her and her husband kind of freaky, but okay, work. Bitch, wait a
Listen.
minute. There was something that happened with at that Puerto Rico table. I forgot what was said. It was so funny. Anywho, we can move on. We've been talking about Housewives forever.
Next up is this whole thing with Keke Palmer and
Again?
Look, we ain't been up here in 2 weeks, and I'm just pointing out the shit that's been going on over the last 2 weeks, and this is one of those things, honey. Okay, and we ain't got to stay on this for too
Keep
long.
it moving.
We ain't got to stay. We ain't got to stay on this for long. But all I'm gonna say is this right here. I really hate how people are trying to make Keke be the villain in this whole thing. You know what I mean? And I really do feel like she was
In what case?
I guess because those pictures that was posted with him having those scratches on him, they was like, well, she hit him first. They act like people don't fight folks back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're in an abusive relationship don't mean you don't fight back.
Didn't they have like video of him like wearing her out?
A whole video of him beating
Yeah,
her,
so I'm like,
and
what
they
we-
still trying to keep it there. Like, I don't understand. But at this point, it looks like nobody else has anything to say about this.
I mean, where do you want me to go with this? Where it's literally blame it on this woman is very easy to do, and it's coming from somebody who's even more famous than the man and the individual, and it also can be based on just hate for her and her and people liking her, but it's also factual in situations where people will protect the man over the woman in those kind of situations and then try to turn people against them for even saying anything about it because of the way that they feel with certain things, right? So for me, this is a point of I've seen this before and it's disappointing. I'm on Kiki's side in this situation, regardless if I'm a fan of hers or not. That dude was weird already, and we clocked it, and she tried to stay in it, and unfortunately it went left. So I'm hoping that she gets everything that she deserves, and fuck him and anybody that defends him.
Yep.
Well, y'all see, well, you said it all, honey.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen this, like, in our around us before. And there are women who do lie. Let's not
it is something.
And men too. That's the difference. Let's add that into the equation. There's always, it can be if and then some. So when people do that kind of shit, it's like, how are you going to sit here and just run left because you think it's right? Girl, stop. Like, really think about this. Like, you've seen your mother go through this. You've seen your cousins go through this. You've seen people around you go through that. It's very believable that somebody is going to flip the script, especially when they're being told that they're being wrong and that they can be in trouble forever in life for that. Like, obviously, he's going to make this like, oh, she was coming at me first. Okay, scratches on the back gives me you were choking her out, and then she was trying to get you off of her, and all she could do was scratch at you.
Right.
Some of us have been through that kind of things before. I can't say the word because in terms of service, but some of us, men included, have been through that shit before. And yes, you do whatever you can to get the way and get the fuck off of somebody or get it or whatever is going to happen. Like, chill. So yeah, I think it's ridiculous. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Fuck everybody, go Kiki.
Not fuck everybody, go Kiki. Okay. Well, these last two things, I'm just gonna put these all together, and it all stems from this right here. It all stems from Diddy and Cassie.
Ooh.
And not only do we have that going on, but we also have
Jesus, that picture.
Cuba Gooding Jr., Jamie Foxx, and a bad boy executive that's also involved in this. They all have SA cases against them at this point. So
you could have had a better picture.
I couldn't find one.
Woo, that's bad. Okay, so listen. So they all have cases now against Diddy. This came out recently.
No, they all have cases. People have cases against them now. They all have SA cases. Everybody on that picture has an SA case now. Somebody have accused him, made allegations against them for assault.
Okay, of a certain nature. Let's add that in there because there's differences. That's why we say SA and not just A. First of all, glad Cassie got her cointadas. We were ready to ride at dawn. We were ready to ride at dawn, girl, and we were ready for everybody else to come out and do what they were going to do because
Aubrey was going to lead the pack.
They were up there subtweeting and shit. I said, oh, it's about to be ugly. So Diddy was not stupid. But I will say, for you to say that's all a lie and slanderous, and then immediately within 24 hours go, we amicably came to this agreement. It happened.
Baby,
I feel like
the check cleared. They said we don't want to talk about this no more.
Yeah, and I'm glad you got that done. But I'm also like, oh no, we know it's public knowledge, damage done. So like, all right, good to go. If anybody else comes for it, it's just gonna be even more on top of more. The other people, Jamie Foxx, I
mean, we kind of knew about Cuba, I thought that's not really a surprise.
Well, he gives this energy. So, like, very much that. He give a little cocaine. Trying to say it without you getting in trouble, Scotty. Cocaine. Yeah. little scratch, little wee, that kind of whiz kind of material. 15 minutes of fun. Get me a key in the bathroom, hon. That kind of shit. But that's terrible to hear. That's gross. Also to their victims, we send you love and we send you blessings and Jesus, So yeah. That's
great. It's really nothing more we could say about that because there's been SA cases coming out all week against a lot of these males in the industry. So many, Jimmy Iovine, so many different people have gotten SA cases, and I'm inclined to believe most of them.
I mean, I see her with the no idea about Cuba Gooding Jr. I mean, listen, that man likes two white things, cocaine and white women. So like. Yeah, I can see it. His career ain't going well. When people start to get sort of like this about stuff, it could have happened in many situations, but gross. Terrible.
Very much so.
Terrible. But they need to show the white men that are doing this too. But oh well,
I do agree with that.
Now that list would be way too long.
Oh, because I mean, they wouldn't have to deal with it. It would literally be. Never mind. Let me not do this today.
we know.
Let me not do this today.
A lot of them work at them TV networks.
The list is long
as fuck. Okay. But well, we're about to go ahead and go into the last segment of the night, and that is queer connections. Okay, where we talk about all things gay, things that we deal with, things that we go through. And I felt like this would be a good topic to talk about because I literally just had this conversation with somebody right before we went on air. But it's mainly about getting into a relationship or liking somebody and how you sometimes allow your insecurities to come into play when certain things are happening. Like, for example, in the conversation that I had with someone, I was telling them how, how I could like somebody and it'll be going, it'll be going a specific way. Like, we'll be talking every day, but then when I don't hear from them for that one day, my anxiety goes up and I'm thinking I'm finna get ghost. Is that crazy or what? Because I'm used to getting ghost. So whenever I don't hear from them for like a day, I'll be like, oh God, here we go with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then in the back of my mind, I'd be like, well, if it ain't no Tony Braxton 7 whole days shit, then I shouldn't really be worried about that. But because sometimes when I like somebody and I'm trying to get to know them and stuff like that happens, I'm already prepared for the worst already. But that also is a disservice. Is that a disservice to me if I'm already prepared for the worst to happen from the jump?
I think it's just part of a defense mechanism.
In some cases.
Only for playing 7 whole days at the beginning of that day that you didn't get that call back.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like,
yeah.
Some people just don't communicate well via texting or even phone calls, and you have to establish when to have said conversations with people. And then some folks just want to be at you all day. So that's what I'm saying.
Learn people. That's the dating part. You have to learn what people, how they communicate, what they like.
Yeah.
And then I feel like people that do that, or things happen when you're really eager to get into a relationship. If you're not really eager to get into it, then you just kind of enjoy them when they're there because you have your own things going on. You can be busy to where you won't even think about it. But if you're like really anticipating that relationship, then anytime that you're not pursuing it, you feel like, oh, something must be going wrong.
That's why I say you should never immediately be so hyper focused on relationship when you meet somebody, because
just enjoy it.
Yeah, you're not gonna know who that is until like a year or so later. Like, let's say y'all established like a friendship and then it sort of developed over time. See, that was natural versus the instantaneous meetup, which is fine, and that some people work that way, but maybe you're not liking the things later down the line when y'all live together. Because when you live together, oh baby.
Case in point, and this go to anybody. This is why it's good to have open communication and be honest. If you, I ain't gonna call you clingy, but if you that type of person where you just have to hear from the person or whatever the case may be, let them know that. Like, I just feel like you could just alleviate all of that in the beginning. Because if you don't say something and then you call and then they looking at it like, well, he worse than fuck. Like, this nigga won't let me breathe. And in reality, it don't be like that. You just wondering, are you okay? Are you good? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Listen, dating is hard whenever you will.
Because I ask if you alive in a minute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what good communication
is this you asking them now? Are they alive?
No.
Oh, okay. I want to know if they're in this chat. This was your way of getting them back for not responding.
No,
because I'm the type where I can go at least a day without hearing from you. I'm fine with that. Now, if the next day goes and then I don't hear from you, then it's a problem. But I don't mind if the day goes back, because shit, I probably don't feel like talking to your ass that day either. So it helped both of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Absence make the heart grow fonder, girl. This is what you gotta look at.
Okay. Yeah, that absence better not be in somebody's booty hole while they want to come back and get up in this. But at the same time, I get where she was going with that.
I mean, but are y'all like that? Do y'all like somebody that's like over you like that 24/7, like calling you all the time, texting you, making sure you good? Do y'all receive
No.
that well?
I
No.
used
I don't like
to.
that.
I used to, but no.
I
no.
used to as well, but then once you start doing your own thing, you start engaging with different groups of friends, where you're hanging out with family.
Or you need your me time, or your me time,
just your
or
me
your
time.
me
I have found out
time.
how important that is, because it's great that we get to do these things with our friends and our family, but there's things I just want to do stuff that I want to do with nobody else. Especially after you had a full day of work, or just poured out a lot of energy, and like I have a social battery. My social battery is drained. I don't want to talk to nobody.
And I'm not replacing that battery either. Tell you that. It's at 50% forever. I tell you that right now. You better talk to these gentlemen. I'm home before the sun hits the ground. God damn it. The fuck you mean? What? No, I've talked to too many people today. It's over. We get on the internet and talk to people live like we're doing right now, on top of us then leaving and going out and doing the same. Bitch, no. Come over here, wham, wham, wham. Then we have our time, we do our dues, and then if we want to date, let's date. And if not, that's that. And call it a day. Boop, doop, doop, doop,
doop. It's just like everything's so complicated. Like, why can't we just go back to the day and say, "Hi, hello, how are you?"
Right.
Josiah, you had something to add to this? Like your eyes rolling a minute ago, brother. You've been on mute for a minute. You good?
No, because this train has literally been going on this whole line. Like literally, it's been nonstop.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Like it's been going on all night.
For some people, trains are good things, you know.
All night long.
Hazley.
I mean, I had one in my life, but we ain't even gonna go there.
See, this is how we know you can't talk about Alicia motherfucking Keys. You train hoe.
It won't with nobody husband though. That's
you don't know. There you go, right there. There you go. That's him right there, T. Yeah, coming right to your door.
No, it won't. It won't. It won't with nobody husband. It won't.
Look,
no, it won't.
See, you got to think about it. See,
go back into your register. Go back into your register. Hold on. Everyone has an old phone register. Everyone has an old phone register. That's terrible. Okay.
Well, are you guys trying to be like? Are you guys looking to date or be in a relationship anytime soon?
No,
not right now.
I would like to date to then focus into being in a relationship. Is where my mind is at. I'm at my peak age. I'm doing everything I want to do. Everything's going my way. I'm a single father. I need another dad for this kid over here. I do.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I just got out of a relationship, right? I've been single for 3 weeks.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you can laugh, bitch. That was good. Yeah. That congratulations. Yes,
I had to cut the relationship go.
I bet you did. I bet you did. I bet you did. Did you play rock, paper, scissors with rocks this time too? I'm just saying, I'm happy for you. This is why I'm cutting up so goddamn hard on you. Good for you.
I had to let it go. I wasn't growing. I wasn't getting any growth from it. And, I was just like, I can't do this. It stressed me the hell out, this whole relationship. I just couldn't do it. Y'all know what happened early this year. And ever since that, it just, I try to stick around for the growth and it just didn't happen. I can't show you how to.
Supposed to bring you peace. Like your home is supposed to be your, sanctum of peace and serenity. And anybody that is in it is supposed to add to that. When you become a burden,
the last person to mess with your good energy and your spirit and your fucking the last person. And once they have broken that bubble, I told you, did not. I said, once it's been broken, it's going to be the worst time mending that back together. And if you just want to go, get the fuck on and now get onto your own shit and do you. And that's all. And that's what it is. Now it's about Josiah. And it can only be about Josiah and what Josiah is going to do. What is Josiah going to do today? How am I going to be better? Because I don't got to worry about somebody else being fucking better around me. Real talk. You don't got to focus on, well, what is he going to feel when no. How do you feel, bitch? That's all I need to hear from you.
When it gets to the point where you feel like you're someone's father, or I have to overcompensate, to tell you, oh, do this, don't do this, no, don't behave that way, it gets draining. And even he said during the breakup, oh, you helped change my life so much. I'm glad, but now my cup is empty, and I just had to let that relationship go at that time.
It's time to recharge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to really recharge. And Josiah, you're still very young. This is that point when you can really develop a whole nother world for yourself that you probably didn't know was possible. And that goes to anybody in this chat listening to this conversation, even at whatever age you're on. You literally always have a key. You just need to fucking turn it. And that's stupid to say, but it's the truth. Everybody already has everything they need to go forward. You have to start making the moves. And once you do that, shit just opens up. And also by you, and I believe this, putting your faith in something and really like giving it to that. Because by all means, when I ask God for anything, it comes my way. And when it doesn't come my way, it wasn't for me. And I have to move on. I have to focus my next step and get my journey together. So like I would really start establishing that feeling of completion for yourself, especially where you're at now, because you got time and it's really perfect.
Yes,
it's really perfect. So yeah, you got it. I'm not coming to your pajama party. I don't have any pajamas. You want sexy pajamas? I don't have sexy pajamas. I wear hold on, don't let me pull out my stuff. Like I barely wear bottoms to bed. Do you hear me? I'm a t-shirt. That's it. When you're not here, I know that song for real. Like that's what I'm saying. If I find something, I'm coming. But right now, my mind's like, bitch, you said sexy.
Oh, and you don't have to. I mean, you can literally just dress in regular pajamas. You don't have to be sexy.
Well, I know who will be.
I know who is. He on the flyer. I said, Scotty better be there.
I invited Mo, and if he come, he ain't gonna dress in no sexy pajamas.
Oh, bitch. Well, yeah, that's
He probably gonna come with a t-shirt and some jean shorts.
My friend, his goofy ass. I love him.
Tall and messy.
I do love him to death. I've known Mo for so long, bitch. It's not even funny. Like, so there is a lot of stories I could tell you. He's gonna be so mad if I ever tell you our stories from way back. Like, very.
I know who I can't wait to see in their pajamas.
You want me to tell you some embarrassing stories? Oh yeah. You want ammunition, Josiah? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I would love to hear that. I would love to hear some stories.
Oh yeah, but that's still one of my favorite people in the universe, and how we met was so funny. But it's just, he knows like my family, like so. Yeah, like
he messy as hell.
Stop.
Well, no, Scotty is mad because he try to help you with somebody. I'm sure because I mean, Scotty likes a little athleisure booty. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He said a tank top and shorts is all I need. You don't gotta wear nothing else. A little calf sock, a little low shoe. Yeah,
I don't see what the lies are.
Scotty wants to fuck somebody that look like they play tennis, but they don't play tennis, but they dress like they're gonna play tennis. Like that's what it's gonna give. Not an athlete, but is an athletic individual, right? That's like a perfect description, right?
Oh my God, y'all are a mess. I cannot.
See, you thought Mo was bad, bitch. I'm the girl that make Mo laugh. What you talking about, bitch? What? Please. And Mo, no, you messy. Oh, you want to get real? Oh, okay.
But you know what? Let me just say something today, right quick before we go. Now, Jamar told me earlier today. And yes, I'm gonna say it on air. Jamar told me today that he saw me in an act last year, and I did not know that he saw me in an act last year. Now I had in an act.
What does that mean?
Performing an act,
or was it
being
like
a whore?
Was he walking it, friend, or was he taking it, or was he wobble, or was he shaking?
He was bobbing away, just bobbing away.
Oh, guac,
she was choking.
Oh, it was guac.
Oh, child, now she caught her in mid choke.
Oh, was that what happened? It was, is that what happened, Scotty?
The thing about it was, I told Jamar that I did that. So then today he said, "Bitch, I saw you when you did it. You knew you seen it all this time, and you didn't say nothing."
Was the same for what?
What queer connection is this? This is us like addressing each other at the table, like at a housewives dinner. Like, okay, so fuck her up,
Right.
Scotty. Fuck
Us
her
having
up.
a backstage conversation with the cameras.
Wait a
rolling.
Well,
minute.
listen, real
So-
best friends, that happens with real best friend. My best friend saw me hurt you all the time. Caught it, walked in on it, was in the next room, was
and
what
had
is
the
my friends do?
nerve to talk about Alicia Forehead Keys and her
Yes,
back
because I ain't
ass
stole
today.
no woman husband.
You old gutter butt tea. What
Yeah.
you talking about? That's fine. I know who to go to the sperm bank for. It's T, bitch. But anywho, back to I'm stupid. But back to Jamar and Scotty and y'all's fake friendship. Put that on the break.
Not fake friendship.
Go ahead and put that on that little Microsoft Excel little page y'all got right there. No, but listen.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my
you're a fake
God.
friend, Jamar, and everyone hates you. Let's talk about it. See, I'd be great for reality TV. That is some shit I would say at the table. I would get some girls so angry. Please hit me.
I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
Like, let me show these people what these hands do. Come on. But no, for real, Jamar, you're a terrible person. Remember, you're ugly. Remember, that's what they said. Remember, and boring and unsuccessful. No one's, well, you're just not doing anything. Right? Homeowner, right? Is that right? Homeowner EP, right? Right? Is that it? Okay. All right, just to
And
make
look,
sure.
all their content is from a show that I work on. So it's like,
Oh, so you are one of the reasons they have somewhat the threshold of $100 or more to then talk. Okay.
Nominated
Oh no,
again for an award.
Okay. Oh, you're nominated again for what? See, I don't know your life. Okay, I just come here and I talk my shit. Right? They say I'm too bright for these awards. That's fine. That's fine. My audience is international too. It's cute. We could keep it there. That's fine.
Okay,
That's fine. That's fine. Y'all can keep that over there. Remember, the show I was covering didn't want me to cover it anymore because apparently I was showing the entire episode.
Let's talk about that real quick before we go. Now, Maddie went off a couple of days ago.
I've never been so angry in my entire life.
They tried it.
That was the nicest way I could have read somebody in a video without me saying some shit that would have really got me put somewhere and we would have really been active because like they sent me a copyright strike after covering 3 seasons of Baddie Zeus in the same format that I've been doing for 3 years. The day I tell them that I clocked y'all doing an editing error and you lied about the house that they're staying in because you showed it in the previous episode, but then when Natalie and them were like, we're going to a better house, you just showed the home in the evening time. And I showed the 2 clips. All of a sudden, I'm stealing content. They said I had too many pictures, which gave the entire episode, and I was taking away from their subscribers. I've posted the email. I'm taking away subscribers from a $4.99 subscription network because I have the entire episode, which I do not have. I take clips of the episode and I break down those clips. So in all of the years of me on YouTube, have never had that happen. I literally cover Wow Presents Plus shows. I cover HBO shows. I've been on the press list for HBO. Yes, I'll nod my head to that one. Okay. Bitch, I was over there with FX and Pose and Legendary. Play with me if you want to. So when that bullshit happened, I'm like, oh, you're rat-a-tat-tat rent the fuck out network looking like some old blackplanet.com website trying to read, bitch, and steal my money because you played with Elijah that way when you mass striked him. And you were trying to do the same for me, but I clocked you, deleted every video, sent a little nasty little email saying you can remove the strike. It's going to go away anyways. And I'll never cover your shit again. And I will never subscribe, promote, or do anything else like that. That network is low-key transphobic and homophobic. They are not for the people. Fuck them hoes, which are trash ass networks.
What's it, Lily Plummer?
Let's really clear it up. Like, you act like you're trying to promote and give like women empowerment. You're a lie and a half. You're a lie and a half. You
This
literally
is
show
not
a
women
drunk
empowerment.
ass fetal syndrome baby named like y'all got me fucked up. I was too kind to them people, and I kept on telling people to go subscribe for them. For you to tell me that I took people from your network. Are you real? Is that real? Go to Facebook. They're playing the entire episode through the stories. Go to TikTok. They're doing the same thing. Goofy, like the fuck is wrong with you, Bree? So like, anywho, while she was sitting there trying to play this, well, you can do all that and da 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 da. I said, baby, don't even worry about it. I'll never cover y'all shit again. I will never watch anything from your gutter butt ass network. I'd rather watch Now That's TV and their trifling network having ass over y'all's any day, because what is this? As a matter of fact, that's where it's at with that. I don't want to cover that kind of shit. I don't want to do nothing like that. Fuck them. Wow has never. HBO never. Actual networks with money. Never. People get actual cash prizes in those shows. Over $100,000. What y'all doing? Giving bitches black eyes and making it smell like fish grease and burnt air in rooms. The fuck out of here. Excuse me. But it's just, I cannot believe that. Like, I'm promoting your shit. I'm telling people to fuck with you. And you for real? I'm getting white folks to get on your shit. You real? Oh, you real? Okay, cool. All right, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, that's what that was about. They bullshit copyright strike me for no reason, because I clocked in and I figured out their bullshit. I said, oh, y'all lied. And that's, I got a strike on that video. Okay. All right. Interesting.
And now they have something called Zeus Scripted coming out now.
So it's not gonna be good, is what we're saying.
Not at all.
Because it's not good right now. So what are we doing? You thought you did something there.
They did, but somebody said Now That's TV is definitely much more entertaining if you only watch it.
And now I believe Stunner Girl.
What's Stunner Girl say?
Oh, pull up that tea when she was exposing the network and how they were trying to sleep with. Let me be quiet. Yeah.
Well, with that being said,
Liam like women. Oh, could have fooled me.
Well, with that being said, this was the new episode, the 7th episode of Boys Night Out. Okay, now before we get up out of here, let's go around the table and see what everybody got going on in their respective platforms. So we're gonna start it off with Josiah. So what you got going on, Josiah?
So every Monday and Wednesdays, I'm dropping type of like throwback nostalgia videos. I tried to do the hot topics, but unfortunately, due to my busy work life schedule and other engagements, I'm not able to hit those hot topics how I want to. So I was like, let me just go back to the evergreen content and just have a consistent schedule to post. So stay tuned.
All right, Maddie.
My life is interesting. Not amazing, but interesting. There are times where I ask myself, why am I still here? And then I look to the sky and I look above and I see a cloud and it's passing over me. Is it going to rain on me? I didn't ask for a free ride. I only want you to give me a real good time. What are we doing? Oh, you can find me on YouTube at Maddie Rants. I also have Patreon and Cameo, and yeah, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I cover a lot of shows. I'm on the internet about 5 days a week, so I'm always working. I'm covering gay shit, so check me out on my channel. I'm a good time.
All right, Jamar.
So you can catch me here on Scotty's channel, of course, for Boys Night Out. We just started doing interviews again for the prelude. So I know we have some people from Bell Collective and Chasing still coming out. Of course, we got Chasing Reality. We did a break this week for the holidays, but we'll be back next week for the new episode. Sunday's panel with Maddie Rance talking about all things Drag Race.
Next week.
And yeah.
And T.
Bell Collective is gonna come tomorrow. I'm gonna continue with LAMH. I'm gonna finish out this season. Hopefully, this review ain't gonna be lazy like a couple of you bitches claimed that the last one was.
They sure said that.
I'm gonna do Real Housewives of Potomac plus Married to Medicine, and I swear I'm gonna do Basketball Wives too. I know I'm.
It ain't nothing to do.
Oh, it ain't. Oh, well then screw a girl.
I like Orlando, even though
I do too.
The older ladies, that one with that one mean one who's always picking fights with people. I'm playing. She always yelling at somebody with her hair. What is her name? Start with an S. I don't even know her. Yeah, I can't watch it. Evelyn on there too. Oof. Oof.
Which one was tied in through? The original one or Orlando?
The original one.
Yeah, because Orlando's interesting. I'm like, oh, what is happening here? Everybody's new. I like it.
I like it. I like Orlando too.
Yeah, they got a good foundation for a first season. You know, you got to build that.
There's drama, and it's good drama too. It's like, oh, okay, you still mad about that, and she over there, why? Why?
Child, they claimed that Neek cheated on Dwayne, child.
Oh,
That's been a story.
Do you
this
believe
week
it?
that I hope Neek. I hope not. I hope you ain't no top bop like that, Neek. Because I live for Neek. Neek, I hope not. I hope it was the other way around.
I like Neek.
her.
I like her a lot, and that's why I'm like, ooh, please don't let this be, because they're gonna get
right.
They're gonna get you, girl. You over there doing all of that. I was like, well, okay, but no, she's giving me life, especially she bucked a little bit too. I was like, okay,
I like a sweet girl that bucks.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
interested.
man, I didn't know you like that. How do you feel about Morgan and Danielle?
You want me to join you one of these days, see if you do a review in Orlando? Because bitch,
I do, because I would love to hear it. I do.
Okay, so okay, I'm trying to be nice. Okay, I don't want to say bitter, but like it's y'all give okay. It's a little bit of a hater energy, but at the same time, I understand where you want to pick certain fights, but I can't ride with it all the time because it feels like the story is just going on and on and on. It's like, okay, so is she still mad about that? That's what she's mad about. It's not anything else. It's that. It's about the husband that's what y'all pissed about. And then why are you involving yourself into this? Both exes, mind you. I said, this is interesting. I feel like they're mad at all the they're mad at all the married women.
Oh,
that's who the energy is reserved for the most. It's the married women. It's weird. I'm like, why are they always coming at them? Like I get it, but no. I like Megan because she's messy. I didn't know her mama was like that. That gags
she's definitely
me.
messy, honey.
That gags me. I was like, oh, your mama want to be a star. Okay, this is like Tokyo. This is like Tokyo Tony.
Yeah, her mama triggered me, honey. I ain't like that scene at all.
I didn't like it either, especially when she flipped it right at the end. I said, oh, okay. She clocked in. Everybody catch up. Time to leave. I said, that's too much for me. That fight at the dinner table was hilarious to me because it was the girls who were so mad at everybody. Low key, they were going to get dragged by just Neek alone. Like I was like, like if she's just the one swinging, I believe them hands are going to connect and they're going to be hard. So I don't know. It's a good show. I'm glad they did a new cast. I'm glad it's a refresher. I'm trying to tell these people that they just need to do that for multiple reality TV shows. Just new people, but make someone the headline person. Megan, we know from Bad Girls and also from Basketball Wives before. She's messy. She can keep conversations going. Set up the rest from there. And we're good to go. And that's what they should do. They should always base it around someone who's a little messy and who's a little bit trifling. And that person's going to carry us through. You better talk to Carly Red. That old duffel bag, she's been carrying that show for a minute.
Not that old duffel bag.
It was all a lie. Like, listen, I have never seen a face drop down and pick it up girl at the same time in my entire life. But I played Mario Paint. That's who Carly Red is for me. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Lua Prada Fendi. Lua Prada.
Listen, okay. Well, with that being said, we are up out of here, and until next time, we will see you guys on the next one.
Boo, Jamar.
Bye,
Boo.
y'all.